Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, salam kebajikan. Perkenalkan, nama saya Rika Andayani. Saya dosen di program studi S1 Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Fakultas Bahasa dan Seni Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Kali ini saya akan mengajar mata kuliah Academic Presentation. Mata kuliah ini adalah salah satu mata kuliah wajib yang ditempuh oleh mahasiswa di program studi S1 Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris Fakultas Bahasa dan Seni Universitas Negeri Jakarta. Adapun bobot dari mata kuliah Academic Presentation ini adalah 3 SKS. Artinya mahasiswa harus mengikuti perkuliahan selama kurang lebih 3 kali 50 menit setiap minggunya selama 16 minggu berturut-turut. Mata kuliah ini bertujuan agar mahasiswa mampu untuk melaksanakan presentasi akademik secara lisan terkait dengan laporan ilmiah sesuai dengan tujuan yang jelas, sesuai dengan konteks yang sesuai, serta memanfaatkan teknologi informasi dan komunikasi. Dengan menggabungkan teori dan juga praktek dalam mendemonstrasikan presentasi akademik, perkuliahan ini dilaksanakan secara tatap muka langsung atau luring di kampus. Mata kuliah ini menerapkan pembelajaran berbasis proyek. Mahasiswa diharapkan mampu untuk mendemonstrasikan presentasi akademik yang efektif dalam bentuk demonstrasi langsung atau presentasi akademik di depan kelas. Pokok bahasan dalam mata kuliah Academic Presentation ini meliputi yang pertama, aspek-aspek dalam presentasi akademik. Yang kedua, penggunaan tabel, diagram, dan juga charts dalam presentasi akademik. Yang ketiga, merancang alat bantu visual untuk mendukung presentasi akademik yang efektif. Yang keempat, presentasi essay. Yang kelima, presentasi poster. Dan yang keenam, presentasi laporan penelitian. Rubrik penilaian presentasi akademik di dalam mata kuliah Academic Presentation ini mencakup beberapa aspek penting. Di antaranya, yang pertama, penguasaan materi. Yang kedua, penyampaian materi. Yang ketiga, penggunaan media. Yang keempat, manajemen waktu. Baiklah, sekarang saatnya kita akan memulai pembelajaran mata kuliah Academic Presentation di kelas. Pokok bahasan yang akan kita bahas dalam perkuliahan hari ini adalah presentasi poster akademik. Presentasi poster akademik adalah presentasi visual yang digunakan untuk menyampaikan informasi, hasil penelitian, atau gagasan akademik secara ringkas, sistematis, dan juga menarik. Poster ini biasanya digunakan dalam forum ilmiah seperti seminar, konferensi, ataupun pameran akademik. Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, guys.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, so how is it going today? Okay, is everything good?
Yes.
Okay, so today we are in the academic presentation class, yeah? So previously, you have learned the aspects of academic presentations. We have discussed and you have presented how to present, how to read tables, diagrams, charts, graphs, okay? And then let's move on. Today, we are going to discuss related to poster presentation. Okay? Now, before we talk in depth, talk in details related to poster presentations, I would like to ask you some questions. Firstly, have you ever made a poster presentation in academic context previously? Anyone? Okay, Faiza.
Yes, I have made an academic poster. It is in our ICT class. We have to make a poster about technology in language learning, and we also have to use supporting elements to support our poster.
Okay, great. So you have experience how to construct, how to design poster presentations previously. And that's good. It will benefit you to do your poster presentations in this academic presentation class. Okay, and then I would like to ask you, what are the differences between poster presentations and PowerPoint presentations? As we all know that you are frequently presenting PowerPoint presentation, right? Yeah, in your day-to-day classes. So you are presenting PowerPoint presentations. Now, what are the differences between poster presentations and PowerPoint presentations? Anyone?
May I, ma'am?
Okay, hello, Hebi.
I believe one of the main difference when it comes to poster and PowerPoint presentation is that poster, when it comes to the content, all of the informations, the visual, the elements are in one page.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in PowerPoint presentations, all of the informations and all of the decorations are spread among the several slides. I think that's all, ma'am.
Yeah, so that's related to the visual, the appearance of the product. What about the delivery? The way we are presenting the presentation. So what are the differences when we are presenting poster presentation and when we are presenting the PowerPoint presentation?
I reckon when it comes to the delivery, when it comes to PowerPoint presentation,
Okay.
the presenter would only present it once
Okay.
to all of the audience. Meanwhile, when it comes to poster, most of the time in an exhibition, the presenter has to present it multiple times because there are multiple visitors in different scenario and different times. I think
Okay,
that's
so
one of
that's
the main
great.
difference.
Okay, so that's great. Yeah, so that's it. The differences between poster presentations and also for the PowerPoint presentations. When we are having the poster presentation, we present it several times. So we are standing next to our own poster, and then one visitor comes, and then we need to explain. Okay, we need to explain our research project, our research report, and then the question and answer sessions happens frequently. Okay, and then compare with the PowerPoint presentations, the audiences are seated at once. And then you need to, you need to perform in front of the audiences, in front of the listeners, and then you present the research results and then the results of your project at once. And then you will have several slides in your PowerPoint presentations. So it is slides based. Okay, you got it? Yes. Okay, great. Now, this one, poster presentations. Poster presentation is method to present visually. So we need visual support to present our project, to present our research report. And then poster presentations combines graphs and text. Okay, please do remember that it combines a graph, it combines pictures and text. So you need to incorporate, you need to implement, the text along with the appropriate picture. Okay, appropriate picture. And then it is common in academic conferences. It is common in academic exhibition, poster presentations. And also it encourages interaction and feedback, because the visitors will come to you, will see your poster, and then probably the visitor will ask you, what is that? What is this? What is that? And you need to have that kind of questions and answer sessions to that one visitors. Okay? And then why use poster presentations when we need to do the poster presentations? The first one, because you need to share your project. You need to share your research report. Okay, so you are going to disseminate the result of your project, the result of your research report. Of course, it will gain feedback and insights for other researchers, from your teachers, from your lecturers, from your peers. Okay, and then it will develop your communication skills. Okay, and then it will network with peers and experts. So that's the use of poster presentations, of course, in the academic context. As you can see here, so this is the template, this is the parts of a poster. You need to have the title of your project, the title of your research report at the top of your poster, and then followed by the names of the scientist, the department, the institution, the address, and the email. Okay? Okay, and then you need to write the abstract, the summary, okay, the summary of your project, the summary of your research report, and then introduction. Probably you will add 1 or 2 main or 2 important pictures, charts, diagram, tables, and then the materials and the method, and then the results. Okay, and then the discussion. You need to write the references along with the acknowledgement. Okay, so you present all your reports, all the informations in 1 page only. Okay? Okay, so that's why the size of the poster will be big. Okay, so probably it is print out, yeah, and then you will have a standing poster, and then you will stand beside your poster, and then you will explain your printed poster to the visitors. I didn't say it is audience, it is visitors. Because everyone will come and go, see the first poster, and then go to the next poster, and so forth. Okay? Okay, so that's it. You need to include all the informations in 1 page only. Okay. Okay, so this is the parts of the poster, the titles, your names as the authors, as the researcher, as the member of the group, and then the abstract, the introduction, the methods, the results and the findings, along with the discussion, and then followed by the conclusion, references, and acknowledgement. Okay? Okay, now, please work with your friends. You are required to design and present an academic poster that visually communicates the key point of a research project, class topic, or paper in a concise and engaging way. Okay, so you are going to construct, you are going to design an academic poster, digital poster. Okay, so you need to make a digital poster first. Before next week, probably I will assign you to print it out. Yeah, so today you are going to make, you are going to design, you are going to construct the academic poster, the digital poster. Okay, now please discuss with your friends first what kind of project, what kind of research report that probably you have done previously in the previous semester. Okay, and then please make a concise presentation and then design it with the template like this. Yeah, okay, you need to make the digital poster according to these templates. Okay? Okay, so please discuss it with your friends now.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so have you finished discussing the poster presentation, designing the visuals, and also for the poster presentation with your friends?
Yes.
Okay, now after this, I would like to invite some of you to present the result of your group works, yeah, in designing and producing the poster presentations. Please show the result of your poster presentations and then present your poster. Of course, it is in academic context, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and then for the first presenter, I would like to invite Raisa.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would you please come forward and then present the result of your group's
Yes,
poster presentation?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can present it.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So, is it visible, everyone? Okay.
You can stand beside the television.
Oh, okay. So,
Okay, so please everyone, please pay attention to Raisa's presentation.
okay. So, today, good afternoon, everyone, and Ma'am Rika.
Good afternoon.
So today I will be presenting a poster presentation about an article titled "Why Communicative Approach Culturally Fails in Indonesia" by several authors, which was Harits Masduki, Fatimah, and Arif Subianto. So, in this presentation, there are several parts that I would like to talk about, from introduction to the objective, methodology, the discussion and results, the conclusion, and the recommendation for the teachers. So if I would like to zoom a bit so you can further see it clearly. I hope it is readable for you guys. Okay, so despite government efforts to improve English in education through the communicative language teaching, or CLT, Indonesian classrooms still heavily focus on grammar and reading, which is far from CLT's goal of real communication. And this stems from cultural issue. So culture plays a major role in this gap. Deep-rooted cultural values influence teaching styles, classrooms behavior, and communication forms, and it often clashes with Western values and cultures. And since language and culture are deeply intertwined, effective English teaching in Indonesia must consider cultural context. So the objective of this article is to examine the cultural factors that hinder the effective implementation of CLT, or communication language teaching, in Indonesia's English language classrooms. And for the method, it uses qualitative and library research approach. It uses data collection from several academic resources, and it also uses an expert validation to consult and CLT and curriculum in Indonesia. Yes. As for the discussions, the implementation of communicative language teaching in Indonesia faces significant cultural barriers that are rooted in traditional beliefs about the roles of students, teachers, and society. Students are expected to be obedient and avoid confrontation, making open discussions and critical thinking difficult in the classroom. So the teachers are viewed And the teachers are also viewed as an all-knowing figures who must be respected and followed, limiting their ability to act as facilitators in a learner-centered environment. Additionally, the broader society offers little support for English use outside the classroom, and cultural norms such as ilmu padi discourage students from speaking English publicly for a fear of being seen as show-off or arrogant. And these factors collectively hinder the effectiveness of communicative language teaching in Indonesia. And for the recommendations, the teachers should be able to be an act of change by creating open and respectful classroom environments, by encouraging student participations, to give positive and indirect feedbacks, and to foster friendly relationships between the teachers and students. And most importantly, the teachers should be able to promote student-centered activities like discussions and focus discussion groups. As for the conclusion, so making a communicative language teaching approach suitable for the Indonesian setting is quite challenging. CLT needs to be culturally attuned and accepted by considering the different roles of students, teachers, and society. And teachers need to redefine the teacher-student relationship for the method to fit into the prevailing cultural norms. So that's all for the presentation of. Yeah. Thank you so much for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, give applause to Raisa. Okay, just present it.
Oke, masih lanjut emang. Oke.
Okay, thank you. You may have a seat, Raisa.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so the first examples, yeah, Raisa and friends did these poster presentations. What do you think about this? What do you think about Raisa's presentation? It's pretty clear. Okay, so based on the visual appearance, so based on the design, we can see that, okay, so it is based on the poster templates that we have discussed previously. Okay, so there is a title and then the writer's introduction, objective, the methodology, discussion, results, along with the conclusion. Okay, and then the integrations of the pictures is appropriate along with the theme, the topic. Okay, one thing that you need to remember in incorporating, in inserting a certain graphic, a certain picture is that the picture should in line with the topic of your presentations. So it is not because of your, okay, I love this kind of movies, I love this kind of tourism places, for example, and then I insert it. No, it is not. So it should be based on the topic of your presentations. Okay? Okay, so that's it. So we have discussed how to design, how to construct, and then how to present poster presentation in an academic context. Now, before we end today's discussion related to poster presentations, I would like to summarize what are the key main points here related to poster presentations. The first one, poster presentation should it will be one page only. Okay, so there are no 2 pages, 3 pages of poster presentation. No, it should be 1 page only. And then what else related to poster presentation? Related to the characteristics of poster presentations. It is? Okay, of course, started with a title. Okay, and then? Introduction. Okay, so it is related to the template of the poster. So it should be the title at the beginning of your poster and then followed by the identity of the theme. Okay, so please don't forget it. You need to mention, you need to write your name as the theme project. Okay, so the title and then the name of the authors, the names of the research project team, yeah, and then the first one related to the content is introduction. Okay, and then followed by the objective and then the methodology, results, findings, discussion, and then we close it with conclusion and also for the acknowledgement. Okay, so hopefully today's discussion will benefit you. Probably if in the next semester you are going to present your research project, you are going to present your research report in the form of poster presentations. You will be able to present it effectively. You will be able to construct the design, the visual aids of your poster along with how to deliver it effectively. Okay, so that's it for today's class. So I'll see you next meeting. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, ma'am.
Demikianlah proses pembelajaran mata kuliah Academic Presentation kita hari ini. Di akhir semester, mahasiswa diharapkan untuk mampu mempresentasikan berbagai jenis presentasi akademik, mulai dari presentasi esai, presentasi poster, hingga presentasi laporan ilmiah di berbagai situasi akademik, dengan memanfaatkan media presentasi yang efektif dan juga menarik. Sampai jumpa di perkuliahan selanjutnya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.